so I decided to just like have another video of how we actually got the walls to stick together. I just realized that we never had that explained really. Anyway, so it's better to show than to explain it. So since the wall's put away, I just have these sample plywoods and some of the studs that we actually used. Or not the studs that we used, but leftovers. Anyway, so we use carriage bolts to keep them together. What we did is we had the plywood that were already framed, standing up, not like this flat on the floor, but we had them standing up one on top of the other. We first did the left to the center, and then we did the center to the right side. The reason why we did it this way is because we wanted to make sure we did it in the garage, and the garage is the flooring is not perfectly flat because it has to drain. And so what we did is we stood these up one on top of the other, and one person made sure that it was flat on the right side, so on the front side, this is the front side, and then the other person were to clamp this down. And then so once we was clamped and everything was perfectly straight here, we drilled some holes here, and then we just entered the carriage bolts like this. And then so we just pretty much like screw it in, and then we tighten it up with the nut, and that's pretty much it. We did 5 holes, but we ended up just using 3 per wall, per connection. And then on the flip side for the corners, because the corners are a little bit different, I think it was like this, more like this. So we used these other carriage bolts, which are a little longer. So and again, we did like the screw that went all the way down through here and came out through here, through the center of here, and then these are just longer. If the corners were like this, I can't really remember right now, but maybe it's like this. But yeah, we used 2 sides of the carriage bolts for the studs. So these aren't like 3x4s or anything, these are studs. And then here is a smaller carriage bolt for when they're the center ones are the smaller ones, and then the ones that connect the corners are the ones that are the longer ones. So I hope that makes sense. If you need me to explain it a little bit more, just ask me below and we'll figure out a better way to explain them. But pretty essentially it's just drilling a hole here all the way through here, and then you just put the carriage bolt through there, and then once it's done, you should unclamp it. Anyway, thank you so much, and thank you for watching. Bye.